The hardest part in this journey has probably just been starting and to release my work into the world and like letting people in. That's probably been the hardest part. Yeah, I think for a long time I was just making things and for myself and making things because it felt good. But yeah, the hardest part was then opening that up to the world. My name is Kerkin. I make ceramics. So I think initially it wasn't about it being ceramics. I was working in the fashion industry, took a break from that and wanted to get back into making something again. And then I found locally someone teaching ceramics, so I picked up some lessons there. Yeah, that's where it started. Using my hands to make something feels like a very natural thing for me to do. I find it really rewarding to have control over something and to see something take shape in like real time. I think using my hands helps me feel connected and present and really in the moment, because I think using clay, like, I don't know, especially if you're on the wheel, if you're not focused and paying attention to what you're doing, things just instantly go wrong. So I try to have some routine in my days, yeah, to help keep me on track or just create some structure. So my days, I try to get up early and go out for a walk and do some exercise. And then I come back and we'll make some coffee and breakfast. And then I usually spend the morning journaling, reflecting, and then sort of getting my head into the day and looking at what my plan is for the day. I do try to structure my days where it might be like designing or making, or if I'm glaze testing, and just have a plan for the week and each day. I think process to me is about learning, especially with clay. There's always elements you can't control, and there's so much to learn in it that changes the outcome. Building that learning into the process sort of helps you when you have a failure or something's not working or not going right. I try to come back to what can I learn from this, and then how do I fix that and move forward. And that might influence how the piece is going to look. Like maybe some failure is actually working. It is difficult to stay motivated when you're doing this by yourself. I think we're in a time where we're having to produce and be busy, and this idea of hard work and what that looks like. You can take time out just to sit and think, and that's okay, and that's a part of the process, and that should be a part of the process, like this time and space and letting things breathe. When things are working out and going well, I don't know, for me, I think it feels like dancing, and like I feel like movement in my body, and it just feels like everything's connected, and it feels really joyful and light and at peace, I think, is the feeling, just feeling like at peace.